what is a low source or quality source of protein? Everyone's so busy trying to find out some ranking order between whey, casein, and soy that if they're all regarded as high quality, what actually is a low quality?
Yeah, so not all proteins would be considered high quality, and maybe I should say that there are sort of scientific ways that quality is assessed. Two of the most common approaches are what's called the protein digestibility corrected amino acid score, the PDCAS, and the DS, digestible indispensable amino acid score. It's a long scientific, bunch of words, but really these are systems that we use in order to determine protein quality based on their ability to meet essential amino acid requirements in humans. So as humans, we need to eat protein through the diet in order to get what our body needs. We have the ability to synthesize some amino acids, but others we need to get through the diet. And so that's one of the factors that's looked at in a protein is, does it contain sufficient essential amino acids to meet human requirements? And also another important factor is the digestibility of those proteins. So animal-based proteins in general are high quality. They have the essential amino acids that we need, and they're quite digestible. And then plant proteins tend to, again, based on these means of ranking proteins, tend to be a little bit lower because they tend to be a little bit lower in some of the essential amino acids that we need. But it's maybe important to keep in mind that this is when you look at a single protein in isolation. And the story changes, for example, if you think about the context of a mixed meal, right? Where, let's say you sit down to eat dinner. It's not like you're just going to have whey protein sitting on your plate or soy sitting on your plate. You might have let's say some rice and beans if it's, taco night at my house. You'll have maybe a bit of meat on there. So the idea, the point is that you're eating multiple foods that contain different sources of protein. And when you eat all these, you're mixing them all together. And then so one protein source that's maybe deficient in a few essential amino acids might be compensated by another protein source. So in the end, you're more or less kind of getting what you need. But basically, a low quality protein or lower quality protein is one that is deficient, let's say, in an essential amino acid that we need. Collagen is just is a protein that is deficient in tryptophan, and so it has a lower rating. Although there's a lot of interest in collagen at the moment as a protein supplement, a lot of claims for it. But if you go based on this, as I said, this PDCAS and DS way of kind of ranking proteins, it would be considered a low quality protein. But that's not to say that it's useless. It may have some benefits in certain conditions or when combined with other protein sources. And I think more work needs to be done to address that question.